Hey, it's me, Riker. Today we're going to have a look at the brand new Voyage of Wonders Twilight at Dusktown. So let's have a look at the rewards. From the epic rewards, we get 5,000 diamonds. Then from the common rewards, we get a variety choice chest, which includes gold, EXP, and dust, a bit of engraving materials, bait, and every single kind of signature item upgrade available to you. So let's have a look at this Voyage of Wonders. We'll start off as Walker, the sheriff. Now, you'll have to interact with various NPCs along the way in order to complete the quest chain listed below. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to walk in straight into town and speak to the jewelry store over here. So speak to them. Now, once you've completed the dialogue, you'll get an additional quest where you'll have to follow these different quest lines. So as we can see, investigate the farmer's house and investigate the cleric's residence. So over here, we can see the farmer's residence right over here. So knock on the door. No one's home. Let's speak to the cleric over here. So he's standing at the top right-hand corner. Complete the dialogue between the two characters. Now, this character will give you another quest. So as we can see, the divine lights decree. So we need to find that right over here. So as we can see, this is the church. Here's an epic enemy. Now, these enemies are extremely difficult. This one over here and the enemy right over here at the beginning, they are extremely difficult. You'll have to wait until dusk. So that's when this entire screen becomes nighttime. And then you'll easily be able to defeat the top enemy and the bottom enemy over here as well. So let's have a look. So head on over to the gravekeeper's hut. Speak to the gravekeeper right over here. Complete the dialogue between the two characters. Now he'll give you a quest. So you'll have to find all of these items. So let's head on back. So what we need to do now is we need to head on back right over here to the jewelry store. Speak to this NPC over here. Wait until nightfall. So as we can see, night has fallen over Dusktown. Now you will have to interact with various NPCs around the map over here. So let's speak to the cleric. He will give us a little quest. And now we have to go to the church over here. So inspect the church. As we can see, we have been ambushed by this NPC. Defeat any out of these four, and once you've defeated them, then you'll gain access to this reward over here. So let's do that. Perfect, you've defeated that enemy over there. Now, once you've done so, all of the enemies will disappear, and you can claim this reward over here. So as we can see, this enemy has been weakened. It's no longer a chief enemy, so attack them as well. Perfect, you've defeated the enemy. Pick up the relic behind them as well. Claim the reward. All right, perfect. Now head on over and speak to the cleric once again. As we can see, they have updated the quest. All right, so you have now completed that. Now interrogate the farmer. So knock on the farmer's residence. All right, now the farmer has asked you to get a lantern berry. All right, excellent. Now what we can do is we can go from dusk to dawn. So we can click on the bell tower. So as we can see, a new day shines upon this area over here. This enemy has been weakened. Perfect. You've defeated the enemy. Claim the relic behind them. Claim the reward. Excellent. Now head along your way. So claim this reward. Speak to the gravekeeper's hut. Now he'll update the quest chain over here. So you need to inspect the bottom corner tombstone and the top tombstone right over here. So inspect those two. Now you'll get a couple of quest items. All right, so you have catch the grave robber. So now you have been directed to go into this place over here. So as you can see, there is a mechanism over here, water gate switch. And this one over here will lower this barrier over here. Now, because this barrier has been lowered, now this barrier will raise up. But if we click on the switch, so let's head on over. As we can see, this barrier has been raised. However, we need to be in direct contact with it in order to lower the barrier. So let's head on down into this bottom area over here. Pick up the 3 rewards. Perfect. Now, head on over. As we can see, we're now in the ship form. Now go to this little island in the left corner over here. So step on this block. Defeat the enemy and claim the reward behind them. All right, excellent. You have claimed victory over the opponent. Claim your next relic. Now inspect this grass over here. Then inspect the one directly above it, so to the right. So you've inspected this one. Now inspect this one right over here. Excellent. Now claim the reward. Now the other ones do not give you any other additional information about this quest. As we can see, we can use the switch to lower this mechanism. As we can see, it has been lowered. So now we can cross into this island over here. So claim this reward. Now go back to the river over here, step over this water gate switch. Now go to this top island over here, this little tucked away area. As we can see, let's go here, claim the reward. Now you can defeat this enemy. However, I'm going to skip this enemy as I do not need the extra relic. So I'm simply going to skip that enemy. Now defeat this one and the one to the top directly above it. So let's do that. Perfect. You have defeated the enemy. Upgrade your relics. Claim the reward behind them. Now attack this enemy and do the same. All right, excellent. You've defeated the next enemy. Claim your next reward. Perfect. Now pick up the lantern berry, and here you'll be ambushed by the farm keeper Rigby. As we can see, Rigby has joined the team over here. Now you'll have to defeat him. Now, as you can see, this enemy is extremely powerful. So what I will recommend is simply use one allied hero. So remove all of your allied heroes, then use any allied hero that you are not using. So I'm going to use Odin over here. You can get defeated. It doesn't really matter. As we can see, we have lost this battle. Now you'll lose irrespective of how much power you have. So now, once you've completed that little dialogue, there will be this narrow escape dialogue, as we can see, and nighttime has fallen once again. Now claim the reward. Now, if you've lost a particular hero that you need, you can use this watering hole, and this will revive all heroes and restore them to 100% health. There we go. Now, once you have done so, move to the left right over here along this pathway. Now you can use this water mechanism to lower one of the barriers. As we can see, this one has been lowered. Defeat this enemy that's blocking your path. Perfect. You've defeated that enemy. Now claim the relic behind them. Now head on over, step over this gate mechanism. Now it has closed. Now you can head on over to the back entrance of the town over here. Defeat this enemy and head on into town. Excellent. You defeated that enemy. Claim your next relic. Alright, so defeat this enemy in this area over here that's blocking your path. So let's do that. Perfect. Claim your next relic. Now head on over to this area over here where the church is and interact with Rigby. Now he will be much weaker, so you'll be able to defeat him. As we can see, now the cleric will join your side over here. Now you'll have to complete a short little dialogue between the two characters, as we can see. Now, the NPC Graveborn hero will appear, so we have to interact with this. So we have to decide, either keep the relic or destroy it. If we keep the relic, what will happen is the entire town will burn down. If we destroy the relic, then we will have another possible ending. So I'm going to choose destroy relic. As we can see, we now need to inspect the gate over here. Now this Graveborn has appeared, and this Graveborn seeks that power that you have. Now, because you have destroyed it, you will have to fight him right over here. Now, once you've defeated that enemy, being the Gravekeeper, now you'll get the final reward over here. Now, as we can see, this is the good ending. The town has survived. If you choose to keep the power, then the entire town will burn down. So claim your final reward. And now you've completed this Voyage of Wonders over here.